Here are 13 foods that, without you realizing it, may be hurting your heart. Diet is super important to keep your heart healthy, but some of the foods we eat every day might actually be harming it. Did you know that heart disease is the leading cause of death in people over 50? That's why it's important to know what you're putting on your plate. Today, you'll discover which 13 foods might be harming your heart without you noticing. And number 5 will shock you, as it's likely part of your breakfast. Let's get straight to the point. The first food is white bread, that warm bread everyone loves. It seems harmless, right? But there's a problem. It's made from refined white flour, which loses many fibers and nutrients during the production process. When you eat this type of bread, it quickly turns into sugar in your blood. This causes the body to release a lot of insulin, which can lead to fat buildup in the arteries. And that increases the risk of heart problems by up to 30%, according to a 2010 study. Instead of white bread, how about trying whole grain bread? It's full of fiber that helps control blood sugar, keeps you fuller longer, and can even help with weight loss, which is great for your heart. Now the second food, processed cheddar cheese. Who doesn't love melted cheese on a sandwich or pizza, right? But be careful. This type of cheese is full of saturated fat, which is not heart-friendly. Saturated fat increases bad cholesterol, the infamous LDL, which can clog arteries and put extra strain on the heart. This can lead to issues like high blood pressure and heart attacks. A tip is to eat less of this cheese and opt for healthier choices like white cheese, which has less fat and is better for your heart. The third food, sugary cereals. Did you know that many cereals that seem healthy are actually loaded with sugar? Those colorful and crunchy breakfast cereals can have as much sugar as a dessert, and all that sugar is bad for your heart. It can cause inflammation, make the body more resistant to insulin, and lead to fat buildup in the arteries. This increases the risk of diseases like diabetes and heart problems. A 2014 study showed that sugar-rich diets increase the risk of heart disease by 38%. The solution? Choose whole grain and sugar-free cereals that have fiber and help keep blood sugar levels in check, protecting your heart. The fourth food, frozen pizza. Many people turn to frozen pizza for convenience, but there's a problem. It's full of sodium and saturated fat. These two together cause fat to build up in the arteries and raise blood pressure. And you know what that means. People with high blood pressure are up to 4 times more likely to have a heart attack. So if you love pizza, why not make it at home with fresh ingredients and less salt? Your heart will thank you. The fifth food, margarine with trans fats. For a long time, margarine was seen as a healthier option than butter. But be careful. Many margarines still contain trans fats, which are dangerous for the heart. They increase bad cholesterol and lower the good kind, which can damage the arteries and cause serious problems like heart attacks and strokes. Look for trans fat-free options to protect your heart. A 2018 study by the American Heart Association showed that trans fats increase the risk of heart disease by 21% and the risk of dying from heart problems by 28%. So, every time you buy margarine, check the label. Make sure it says 0G trans fat or trans fat free. Oh, and choose ones with less saturated fat and more unsaturated fats, which are good for the heart. Food number 6, packaged cakes. These ready-made cakes are convenient and tasty but packed with sugar and unhealthy fats. Besides increasing the risk of diabetes, they cause inflammation and are bad for your heart, raising cholesterol levels and making your arteries more vulnerable to fat buildup. If you get a craving for cake, why not make one at home? Use less sugar and swap out white flour for whole grain. You can also add nuts or dried fruits, which are great for the heart. Food number 7, soda. Sodas are major villains for health. They contain a lot of sugar, and drinking them frequently can lead to obesity, which is a major risk for the heart. To make matters worse, many sodas contain phosphoric acid, which can hinder calcium absorption, weakening your bones and muscles over time. People who regularly drink soda have a higher chance of experiencing heart attacks and strokes. A 2012 study published in the journal Circulation revealed that drinking 1 or more servings of sugary drinks, like soda, every day can increase the risk of heart disease by 20%. And don't think that sugar-free sodas are the solution. Other studies show that artificially sweetened drinks can raise blood pressure, cause weight gain, and even increase the risk of heart issues like heart attacks and strokes. Food number 8, French fries. Who doesn't love crispy French fries? But the truth is they can harm your heart. Typically, they're fried in oils full of trans and saturated fats, which increase the risk of heart attacks and other serious problems. Additionally, when potatoes are fried, they can form a compound called acrylamide, which is linked to inflammation and a higher risk of heart disease. The tip? Instead of frying, try baking potatoes in the oven with a little olive oil and herbs. It's healthy and super tasty. Food number 9, hamburgers. Those ready-made burgers, especially fast food ones, are full of saturated fat and sodium. Eating them frequently can greatly increase the risk of heart disease. The saturated fats in the meat and cheese build up in the arteries, while excess sodium raises blood pressure, making the heart work harder. If you love burgers, why not make your own at home? Use lean meat and add vegetables like lettuce and tomato. Avoid ready-made sauces and opt for natural seasonings. Garlic, pepper, cumin, paprika, and cilantro are great options to add flavor without overdoing the sodium or additives. Food number 10, bacon. Everyone knows bacon is delicious, but it can be dangerous for your health. It's a processed food full of saturated fat and salt. In 2015, the World Health Organization classified processed meats, like bacon, as carcinogenic. Additionally, eating bacon can increase the risk of heart disease and bowel cancer by 18% due to its saturated fat and preservatives. Food number 11, creamy ice cream. If you love that rich, creamy ice cream after meals, here's some bad news. It's full of sugar and saturated fats, two big enemies of the heart. A 2015 study showed that regularly consuming high-fat and sugary dairy products, like ice cream, can increase the risk of heart disease by 22%. The excess sugar causes blood glucose levels to spike quickly, while the fats raise bad cholesterol. A good idea is to make homemade ice cream using frozen fruits and natural yogurt. It's delicious and much healthier. Oh, and be cautious with alcohol consumption too. It can raise blood pressure, which is very dangerous for the heart as it increases the risk of heart attacks and strokes. Excessive alcohol consumption can cause serious heart issues. A condition called alcoholic cardiomyopathy weakens the heart muscle, making it harder to pump blood, which can lead to heart failure. Alcohol also increases blood fat levels, known as triglycerides, which can form plaques in the arteries and cause heart disease. Drinking too much beer can cause weight gain, especially around the belly, increasing the risk of type 2 diabetes, another factor that harms the heart. Food number 13, French fries. They are one of the most popular snacks, but also one of the most harmful. French fries are full of salt and trans fats, which can raise blood pressure and clog arteries. Eating fries frequently can also lead to weight gain, putting extra strain on the heart and increasing the risk of heart disease. All of this creates the perfect environment for future heart problems. Now that we've seen the foods to avoid, let's talk about those that are good for your heart. First, we have avocados, which are rich in healthy fats. They help lower bad cholesterol and raise good cholesterol. Plus, they contain potassium, which regulates blood pressure. Chia seeds and flax seeds are also great for the heart. They're full of fiber and omega-3s, which reduce inflammation and protect the heart against disease. These seeds also help control blood cholesterol levels. Another standout food is tomatoes. They're rich in lycopene, a powerful antioxidant that helps reduce bad cholesterol and protects the heart. Additionally, tomatoes contain potassium, which is super important for controlling blood pressure. Green tea is also fantastic for the heart. It has antioxidants, especially catechins, which help lower bad cholesterol, LDL, and improve blood vessel function. Citrus fruits like oranges, lemons, and grapefruits are rich in vitamin C, which acts as an antioxidant and may help reduce the risk of heart disease. These fruits are also packed with fiber and compounds that help control cholesterol. Beets are another excellent choice. They're rich in natural nitrates, which improve blood flow and help lower blood pressure. Plus, their antioxidants protect the heart. Another highlight is pomegranate, which has powerful antioxidants that protect the heart and arteries. Some studies even show that pomegranate juice can improve blood flow and prevent artery hardening. Beans and legumes like lentils, chickpeas, and peas are great sources of plant protein, fiber, and antioxidants. They help lower bad cholesterol, improve heart health, and keep blood sugar levels stable. Carrots, on the other hand, are rich in beta-carotene and antioxidants, which help control cholesterol and improve artery health. And finally, sweet potatoes are a root full of fiber and potassium, which help control blood pressure and protect the heart. Want to lower your risk of heart problems? Here's a tip. Dark cocoa is a great ally. Rich in flavonoids, it improves circulation, helps lower blood pressure, and keeps the heart healthy. Choose chocolates with at least 70% cocoa. It's delicious and good for you. In addition, leafy greens like spinach and broccoli are packed with vitamins and minerals that strengthen the heart and help control blood pressure. Fish like salmon and sardines, rich in omega-3s, are also great because they reduce inflammation and protect the arteries. Another group of foods worth mentioning are whole grains, like brown rice and oats. They help control blood sugar and are good for heart health. And extra virgin olive oil is amazing. It's full of antioxidants and good fats that lower bad cholesterol and raise good cholesterol. Now tell me, which unhealthy foods will you avoid, and which of the healthy ones are already part of your routine? Comment below, and if you liked the video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Also, share it with your friends and family so everyone can learn how to take care of their hearts. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video. May God bless you and your family.